Donald Trump is back in the spotlight with some groundbreaking announcements, from bold plans to create more jobs and cut taxes to a surprising push to rename the Gulf of Mexico. Trump's recent statements have people talking. Let's break it all down.
We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate. It's appropriate.
Trump's recent post-meeting interview centered around two major issues: jobs and taxes. He emphasized that his administration's focus is on revitalizing the economy by creating millions of jobs. Trump claims these jobs will focus on manufacturing, energy, and even tech sectors. But let's be real. What's the timeline here? And how does this align with past promises? And then there's the tax cuts stated, and I quote, "We're going to give the biggest tax cuts in American history." Well, this sounds great for businesses and middle-income families. It raises the question, how will these tax cuts be funded? Let's not forget the deficit is already sky high. End quote.
Are you all on the same page?
So thank you very much. We had a great meeting. There's great unity. Whether it's one bill or two bills, it's going to get done one way or the other. I think there's a lot of talk about two, and there's a lot of talk about one, but it doesn't matter. The end result is the same. We're going to get something done that's going to be reducing taxes and creating a lot of jobs and all of the other things that you know about. But this was a really unified meeting, and I want to thank John and everybody for it was a great turnout. This was
Well, these ideas sound promising. It's hard to ignore the skepticism surrounding their feasibility. But let's move on to something a bit more unconventional. Yes, you heard that right. Trump wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. This move is being framed as an effort to reassert American dominance. Now, let's unpack this. On the surface, it might seem symbolic, but what's the deeper implication here? Congress is impatient to talk Gulf, and to Gulf was inflamed by America's supposed fall off the mountain in the 80s, and he just didn't fit, no matter how hard he tried. And that's what keeps him from taking bigger risks. On the surface, it might seem symbolic, but what's the deeper implication here? Is this about patriotism or just another headline grab? Critics have already labeled this idea as unnecessary, pointing out that renaming a body of water does little to address real-world issues. But on the flip side, some supporters see this as a move to strengthen national identity. What's your take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. From job creation and tax cuts to renaming the Gulf of Mexico, it's clear that Trump's ideas continue to spark both excitement and debate. A Saudi with this Department of Labor policies, Utah, inspired by him for decades. But here's the bigger question. Are these moves about shaping America's future, or are they distractions from deeper issues? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We're here to break down the biggest stories and give you the perspective you won't get anywhere else. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.